It's a nice lead in.
Hey, how you doing, baby? You look mighty fine. I figured I might come your way and roll up on you with that golden ticket.
It is.
Shawty, can I get your digits, baby? We can kick it. Hey. Oh, babe, think I know what's next. Go double tap and follow that. She hit me with that text. She wanna know me more than just a
Put me all
homie.
on my
I
playlist
can
now.
see
Look,
from
you ready
those
to hit
emojis
Shazam
wanna
on your
be
phone.
all on me. Oh wow, we can take it
Good
slow now.
afternoon.
Tell me
What time
what you
is it?
like, I take you where you wanna
It's
go
lunchtime.
now.
12:30.
How you gonna
I
make
am
them
hungry.
plans and cancel on the same night? Tryna take it forward, you more like a merry-go-round. Oh wow, wait. What the hell's up, for God's sake? A real talk with your talk fake. And girl, you making that back ache. Go was picking up where we left off. But you know I'm off for the chase.
Waiting for the intro. I mean the chorus to come in. I forgot it took so long. Hey y'all.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
afternoon. We are live today.
You so happy to be back on live. Don't make no sense.
Daryl's been making me pre-record all of our
Content and shows.
and I get lonely. I get so lonely. I like
She
talking
loved the
to you.
live interaction.
Yeah, see? You should be happy about that because I don't like talking like that outside of live interaction.
I can't tell, goddamn. Can y'all tell?
Yeah,
I can't tell.
Y'all know darn well I would never
Talks
do
about
no.
it here, though.
I would do no speeches, nothing like that. But on this type of thing, I like talking about things that is.
Yeah. What up, y'all? Hey, we coming through,
Entertaining.
man. Surprise episode.
Ain't a
Surprise.
It's called trying to get our busy schedules together. That's the problem.
Yo, what up, bro? Good to see you, man.
So what has
Appreciate
happened?
it.
Lately, what we got going on? So there's a lot going on. Sorry, I was messing with my phone so I can try to get my music and stuff right, and I can see what y'all talking about. Who's in our live? But we have. I don't even see our live on here.
It's good.
I don't know how to do it. But anyways, there's been a lot of stuff going on. What has been going on the past? What last time we was in here? We was on here.
Life.
What is this, May? So we was on here, 2 weeks ago?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we took the last 2 weeks off.
We didn't
Well,
really
not
take it off.
Yeah.
It's been, so like, as you guys know, we have the Boo Williams documentary that we're working on, and Daryl's working on. I'm assisting where need be. So his travel schedule has been dumb crazy. So 2 weeks ago, you had to go to the 7-5. Then you had to go straight to Pittsburgh University.
Shout out to Milan Brown and Jason Cable, man, for showing the love.
And then
over there
as
at Pitt,
soon as
man.
he came
My
back,
brothers.
yeah, that was good. They had some nice pictures too, nice conversations. Then as soon as he came back, I had to leave for AAU tournaments.
Yep.
And in between, we've had our We Over Me
Life.
tournament. We have We Over Me tournament. We've had our life skills classes. We've had
We had the tournament yet.
no, I mean preparing for
Oh,
the
yeah,
tournament.
yeah.
We've had
Right.
mad meetings after meetings. We've had meetings with our CPAs, we got interviewed for our articles. So shout out to Achieve Unite. They put us on their Brands for Good platform, and so you can find an article on us on CTAB and on the towels there. So we had that going on. We've just been mad busy. I ain't gonna lie.
And productive.
Thank goodness it's Mother's Day weekend. Shout
She
out
looking
to
forward
all
to that.
the mommies out there, bonus
yeah.
moms, regular mamas, step mamas, god mamas. Shout out to everybody. Because being a mom,
it's hard work, man.
it is hard work. It's so hard. Let me tell you about what happened this past weekend with Daryl being with the kids by himself.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Here she go. Hey, welcome back, y'all. The band is back together. Welcome back.
First of all, what was the first thing that happened? The shoes. Oh, yes. Okay. I see pictures of Zeze, and I realize the shoes that he has on. I'm like, yo. And this is not just like in the house messing around shoes. This is out in public shoes. I said, why does Isaiah have a 4-year-old size shoe on his feet?
Do our kids not have big feet, though?
He does not fit no size 4.
Did they come off?
A 4.
Did the shoes come off?
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. They ain't come off. They were strapped on tight,
He's saying
and he
that.
walked normal, a
He's
natural
saying
walk.
he y'all lucky I can't pull up this darn picture. There's a picture of him and CT at the car, and Isaiah is holding on. His feet is going this way. He holding on for dear life, trying to walk in these shoes.
I couldn't find his regular everyday shoes, man,
Right.
so I had to use what's available.
So look, that's one. That's the first thing. The second thing is I come home. Mind you, when he was gone for 5 days, the house was immaculate, okay? Immaculate. So clean, even the baseboards were clean, right? I come home. It's so rough that he even put frozen foods that's supposed to be in the freezer.
They wouldn't fit in the refrigerator.
In the fridge.
Yo.
You know why they wouldn't fit? Because he didn't want to take the time to take boxes out and just readjust everything so everything could fit. So as soon as
But it
I
was
come
still
in, I'm
cold.
like, yo.
Was it still cold?
No, it was soggy. The only reason why
the only one was the hash browns. That was it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's the point. The point of the matter is my baby don't have the right shoes. Can't nobody find his shoes, so he puts on anything in his feet.
Daddy daycare.
Then the fridge, you got freezer stuff in the refrigerator. And then to add total insult to injury. So every time everybody goes on trips, I schedule the return for a Woosah day afterwards. So when he came from his 5-day excursion 2 weeks ago, he came home Monday. He ain't had to do nothing. He had to train. He had to do nothing. So I came home last week and Monday, this past week, and I'm like, I should be able to Woosah. What do I wake up to Monday morning? A poopy massacre. Isaiah took off.
Who
his
put him down though?
diaper.
That's the question. Who put him down?
You did.
Who? I put him down.
He put him down.
No,
I
I
moved
did
him
not
to
put him
our
down.
room because he wouldn't stop screaming. Then I put him back into
Right,
the crib.
right.
Who changed his
right.
diaper
I changed it.
was
It
him.
It was on tight.
So Isaiah ripped open his diaper in the morning, and it was poop everywhere in his crib, on his face,
Oh my gosh.
on his heels,
It was
on
nasty.
the floor. And then this one, instead of being an adult, wants to walk around the house. Bruh. So, point of all
I be
this
trying to hold it with it.
is to say, shout out to y'all moms because they, God bless their heart. I said, you know,
It's a lot of work, man. I ain't gonna front. That joint, yo, I can only imagine being a single parent. I'll goddamn lose my top.
I said,
Gosh almighty.
this weekend solidified.
Lord.
God is definitely not taking me before him no time
No,
soon.
I'll
I
tell you
tell
that,
all them
man.
kids
Listen.
as adults because
Them kids be running the house, messing around. Be able to I need a nap. Y'all go do it, y'all. Sheesh. That's
anyways, so that's my story. That's my blast for the past.
yeah, he
My
ain't better
blast for
lay
the
that
day.
down till we get older.
You're definitely not.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, today's topic. There's so much stuff that we had to talk about. We should have wrote everything down. There's like legit been like stuff that has just been like, yo, we need to holler about that.
Yeah.
Talk about that. We should just be impromptu and just jump on live. and
Go
talk
ahead to
about stuff.
your whole Cardi B spill, your Nicki Minaj rant.
What did I say about them? Oh, that's what it was. Well, what did I say?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
wait, what did I say? What was it about?
About them being like Queen Latifah, if she like real rappers.
Oh,
and
so okay. So I saw an interview with Nicki Minaj on Joe Budden's podcast, and she snaps off at him about a couple of different things. But it was necessary because if y'all know Joe Budden's, he's mad aggravating for real. He just knows how to say the right things and do the right things to get under people's skin. So, anyways, they was talking about top female rappers, and she 100% put herself in the category. Was like, I'm it. I'm top 10. Can't nobody give. There's a whole bunch of women out here who think that they better. There's no way all time. And, I had to agree with that. I was like, because of her sound different. She definitely writes her raps, all that kind of stuff. And she just has she's different, right? So I was putting my, the MC Lights, the Queen Latifahs, all of them. Those should be all-time greatest rappers. He says Cardi B's in there too.
No.
Where's my
No, what I said was Cardi B, she could spit. That's what I said.
Bruh.
She could spit. I don't
Bruh.
know if she in the elite, but she don't just make club records or dance records
and I said that's a lot. And my biggest
her albums though, she be spitting about some real stuff. That's why. But I'm saying, I don't listen to it like an album. I'm not gonna just go put on a Cardi B album or a Nicki Minaj album. But what I said was,
but you gave me a whole speech that you said that you listened to the whole album.
No, I listened to the album for the fact of let me see if she can really spit. So I listened to it like driving.
You skimmed.
Skim, but you listen to it enough to know that if she can spit.
No, that's not true. And here's why
I'm not listening to it like I listen to Nipsey or Nas and all that.
Here's why his point is invalid, because people say that all the time. Oh, this person doesn't do this because. Did you listen to it? It's just like when people be trying to watch movies and they 10 minutes in, they like, man, this movie's whack.
But you can tell though. You can tell. Yeah, I can get into any movie. I've seen some movie. I'm like, yo, they ain't. I'm gonna get this 2 more minutes.
Nope. Because there's been several movies and TV shows that you try to cut. It's
probably been like 1 or 2.
That you try to cut and then you be like, oh, that joint was good. I know because you done gave it a chance. So that's my point is you can't sit here and say, oh, I listened when you really just skimmed through the joint to figure out if she's a good rapper. So if
somebody talking to you, can you tell if they full of ish or not within the first 2 minutes? I'll wait. Thank you.
No.
Thank you. Yeah.
No. Yes and no.
Yeah, you do.
Yes,
you read people very so.
I do, yes. Listen, but remember when we said the Lord blesses people with special gifts? You ain't got that gift.
I got the gift. Okay, so you got that gift for reading people. I got the gift. So with that being said,
Cardi B,
she can spit though.
So here's what I say.
And she write her own raps.
No. What she can do is she knows how to put words on top of some dope beats. Now, if you listen to her, and this is the reason why I can argue is because legit, I hate arguing the fact, and I really didn't listen. So for one of her songs,
that's my point. You doing what the boys do with Michael Jordan. They never seen Michael Jordan play, but they trying to say Michael is not LeBron is better than Mike. They haven't even seen Mike.
I listened and I Googled and I even heard an interview
that one song though
about some of her songs, and it don't make sense.
How many of them?
Don't make sense.
You talking about the
most recent one is the Up.
Yeah, that's because you can't figure it out.
Do you know what it's about?
No, I don't.
Exactly.
Neither do I care.
Jimmy Fallon, do you know what it's about? Because you had her live on your, and he don't know what it's about. Okay.
That one song, but her filler songs that's on like her albums and stuff like that. From what I've heard,
from what you
she was, you know what I mean, got some dope beats, and they not commercial beats. They not but I'm saying, listen, they not all commercial beats. They some, you know what I mean, soulful, whatever, and she spit.
So
and I don't even listen to it like
whoever
that,
see. Anyway, she's definitely not no top 10, so I don't care what nobody say. You
as
say
for females.
As for females, if y'all say Cardi B is y'all holla at us and let us know if Cardi B is a top 10 female rapper. We talking about there's a whole right. We talking about all the ones that we had that conversation with the other night.
Yes, MC Light, Queen Latifah, Lauryn Hill. Yeah, it's a rack on. She in the.
You can't even say that confident.
Who else you gonna say?
You can't even say
Foxy Brown. Foxy Brown definitely.
You can't even say that confidently.
Foxy Brown definitely in it. So I'd say she in the top 10 for sure, in the top 20. That's for sure.
Bruh. So anyways, when y'all watch this, whenever y'all watch this, y'all hit us up and let us know your thoughts about that. Because I completely do not agree. That's like, so Megan Thee Stallion is a top 10 too?
No. It's for one. No, sir. No. Cardi B got bars. Megan, she got the whole package.
She be having moments too.
Yeah, but I'm talking about what are her songs. What do her songs sound like on the album? Both of them say the same thing. On the album. We're not talking about
all right, so let's have an album.
That's anybody though. That can go for, you know what I mean, your favorite Christian artist, and go for your rock and roll artists all around the board.
For a fact.
All around the board. If you make good music, right, you don't have commercial songs.
I know that.
When you go to your album, you still gonna have songs that you can. That's what I'm saying.
So what you saying?
What I'm saying, to be a legit artist that make good music, you have to have that product.
on live, recorded, or saying, oh, you didn't hit the record button.
Okay.
Yeah. Or saying, you see how I try to play that out. So you're saying live, Cardi B is a top 10 female all-time
with bars
rap. That's what I said. Top 10 female all-time rap artists. That's your final answer.
Top 10.
Y'all hear this. Y'all hear this first.
Top 10.
Where you at with it?
I say she top 20. I gotta know. You can't just throw me out there. I gotta think.
Because that's what you was arguing. So he was arguing me down yesterday about it and trying to tell me. And then look, let me tell you what he said. So he said, I listened to the album. Well, late last night, guess who was playing down here while he was working?
I was playing Khaled.
He was playing
Khaled and the Big Paper song
Cardi
came.
B, and I texted. I said, "Oh, now you want to try to listen to Cardi B?"
I was listening to Khaled new album, and Cardi B joint just happened to come up. And you gonna send me a text and start laughing.
Sounds like foolishness to me. But anyways, that's our intro topic for today. So y'all holler at us. Daryl Tao has officially said Cardi B is top 10 all-time female rap artist.
Top 20, yo. Top 20. I'll circle back to let you know that. I don't even listen to her enough to know that. I just know she got bars. You know what I mean? That's it.
And
she
it's
got
up,
bars.
and
She
it's
spit.
up, and it's up,
She put
and it's stuck. What's stuck?
Do you dance to it?
I told you the beat is
Oh,
fine.
okay.
Listen,
I'm just checking.
I don't negate none of that.
I'm just checking. On your tickety
even
top.
Lil
She be in
Wayne,
TikToking.
Lil Wayne be out here talking about his sandwich and cheese and ham on turkey and all this stuff, and I still rock to his beat.
You know what I'm saying? That ain't right.
All of these people,
trash
all of this new age rap is trash, but they beats be tough. I'll be the first one to tell you that. And if it got a nice little beat, I'll be. And no, I don't TikTok to nothing because I don't got no TikTok. I be on Instagram looking at people's TikToks.
What's the topic for today?
So the topic for today, C-Tab Hoops. We repping basketball joints today.
Yeah, you cute too.
Oh, thanks. Cause I was definitely about to say something smart about myself. But anyways, so the hop.
The hop.
What's
that? What's that?
That's what I was going to talk about. And the reason why I was talking about this, the hop is how people in sports worlds and this actually applies to everything in life, but people just be jumping ship every single time. The minute something don't go right, and it's been so heavy nowadays, specifically recently, like players being on this one team or one AAU team, and then next thing you know, they playing for this team because this didn't work out for them, or they're at this high school and now they didn't jump to this high school and this, that, and the third, or
portal.
The transfer portal is crazy. I think it's crazy.
That's a legit thing. I did not know that was a legit thing. Like coaches can go there and look through this portal and see what players. I thought it was just like saying somebody to transfer and you found out.
No, that's real talk.
That's crazy.
So you got that. Then you got people leaving high schools. Then you got people just, doing it. It's getting mad annoying.
It's an issue.
And the reason why it really is bothering me is because the example that we're setting our future, right? It is going to be a content move to just jump all the time. But hey, when I was younger, this didn't work out, so my parents pulled me from this, or this didn't do right. So because instead of facing the adversity and pushing through, I went ahead and just went to this side. And the funny thing is nothing is guaranteed. Like, so what are we really teaching our youth nowadays?
The bill.
And so that's and so like
stuff get hard.
So now you apply that same mentality. So kids are the most impressionable, right? So you see stuff at the young age. You know, more than likely, a lot of our habits that we have now as adults was born at a young age, right? So now you're teaching the kids to jump, hop, skip, whatever, jump ship. Now they become an adult. Now they're in a job. And on today, the boss needed you to do this and you ain't feel like doing it. So you just be out.
Right.
Or you're in a relationship that God has definitely ordained, but you don't see that because they done left their socks all over the darn house. So I'm out because that's annoying. You know what I'm saying? Like,
there's so many options out here. That's what it is. Back then we didn't have a lot of options, especially basketball wise or sports wise. Whatever school you was at, that was your thing. Or if you played AAU, it was only one to four programs that was legit in the area. So that's who you played for. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like, 400. So if I'm not getting what I get over here, I just go to that one. If that one don't work, I go to the next one. There's a lot of options out here.
So let's play devil's advocate then. Didn't you jump high schools?
No, I didn't.
You was not meant to go to Princess Anne.
Yeah, but I ain't jumped no high school. I got a waiver. I don't know. Matter of fact, I don't even know how I coached it. But I know what it, yeah, I definitely got a waiver.
So why did you go to that high school?
Mine was about because we were listen. We were staying in Norfolk. We were staying in Norfolk. And I think we stayed out of the beach for a little bit. By the time we were staying out of the beach, that was my school that I was supposed to be going to. And I think we might have moved back to Norfolk instead of going back there. Coach was like, heck no, I ain't letting you leave. Yo, we're going to get you a waiver. We're going to figure out what we got to do. And I stayed all 4 years. I ain't dipped.
That is true.
I started to dip my senior year.
Which would have been.
If Coach would have, that was a reason, though.
Coach Casey, I hope you on here because he about to talk smack. Go ahead. Go ahead. You hear this, Coach Casey? He on live.
Nah, because my senior year, yo, I had to play point, man. Like, all the college coaches and newspapers was like, yo, Daryl's a fantastic player, but he can't be a 6'3" center.
Oh, you wanted to play point?
Yeah, I had to. That was my recruitment joint. I came because I was athletic. I was playing at 4 and 5 and the 3, all positions really, except for the point guard. They wanted to see me play
point guard,
point and shooting. So they had a conversation like, yo, I gotta do this, man. And we ended up winning state that year because he did put me a point more. Do
you think that it's a different time though? So like back then we were very position oriented, whereas now you got combo guards and all that kind of stuff. I really didn't really pay. I mean, unless they did that when we was younger too, but I didn't really hear about combo guards until. Yeah, I mean, but you gotta think about it. If you getting recruited and you have a kid that's athletic, and you don't care how good he is, we need to see him play this position. And then it happened to be my senior year, so But the thing is, with me, I didn't go make a whole fuss about it. I had a grown man conversation with a young man to an older man who I respected, you know what I'm saying, and say, this is how I'm feeling, this is what I'm doing. And he made the adjustment, though. And I think that maybe that's the missing element, too. I think a lot of people are just jumping instead of communicating. Right. Like, it's amazing what can happen when you just communicate. But then at the same time, here's another thing that I have when it comes to this. Some of y'all parents, and this might get me in the fire, but I really don't care because at the end of the day, I would tell you straight up in person too. Some of y'all really have expectations on your kid that is just unrealistic. Like, you can't sit here and be pulling your kids from different programs, from different high schools, and at the one that they were at, they're not even like top dog. Like, if I'm going to sit here and make arguments about my kid being at a specific school, program, whatever, I better make sure my kid is averaging double digits, is a facilitator, never is a hustler, is top dog where like, hands down. Right. This is a catch, right? Man, y'all got parents out here, kids come off the bench off of a varsity, or they not even on a varsity high school team, right, or they're playing for an AU program, or that's a grassroots program, or what which doesn't that. Let me take that part back because we killing it, so I don't care. But anyways, my point is the fact that like you can't sit here and be pulling your kid from this, that, and the third, and you're not even it. Like you're not even top of. Do you have potential? Possibly, but you'll never really be able to explore that potential because you're not giving nothing a chance. Right. The other thing too is consistency, though. You know what I mean? Like if you're going here to there, you're going to this trainer, you're going to that trainer, you're going to this team, you're going to this team, you're going to this coach, that coach. Where is the consistency in your development? Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, I think it's a lot of options, but the other thing too is like, it's a lot of bread on the table. There's a lot of opportunities out there for kids to have and have access to. So a lot of parents and kids look at it like, I got to do this, or I got to be like him, or I got to go make this move. Oh, I heard about prep school. Let me go to the prep school. Oh, I heard about JUCO. Let me go here. Oh, I heard I can reclass. Everybody trying to be strategic to get to the bag at the end of the day. So to play devil's advocate, like I understand some of it if you're an elite athlete. Yeah, I totally agree. Some stuff makes sense. Like you may be in high school 3 years, and that fourth year at, an IMG or Oak Hill might make sense for you.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't agree with that.
I mean, I'm saying some cases are.
And your senior year?
Yeah. I mean, you know, your team.
Here's what I say. If you're that nice, hands down, there is very rarely that schools are gonna overlook a player that's really like if you are talk of the town, meaning if in your high school district, you're on the scout list. Leah Tao, we all got to make sure we lock her down. We do this. Everybody's talking about you. You're all district player. You're top MVP. You might, player of the year, all that kind of stuff. Why leave that, which scholarships are going to pour in,
for sure,
and go to an IMG or something, where now you're one of 12 people who are just as good as you.
But if you're good, you show up, you may be, in that top core. I mean, because they're schedules, they play some of the biggest,
absolutely,
some of the nicest kids in the country. So it's just another challenge, another way to get.
What's the goal in the high school?
What's the goal?
The goal is to what?
To graduate.
And to do what? If
to get a scholarship.
Right. So it don't matter for me. It don't matter who I play at the high school level, because at the end of the day, if I get secure the bag and get my scholarship, I'm gonna play these same players at the collegiate level.
Yeah, that's
the point. So my thing is, sit your tail at your home school. Like, I don't get now. Right. Again, to piggyback off what you said, like, now if you have a coach that just don't get it, like, which is the case a lot of times out here. This is what I would 100% on record. Out here, our area hires a lot of coaches who do not have experience or knowledge in the game, and it baffles me. I understand you're pretty much a volunteer adult coaching a game for people to be able to really take this platform to another level to get them out of their current circumstances. So you're putting anybody in place just to fill a position, and it's baffling to me, because when you get to dig into these people's backgrounds, you're like, oh, do you even
know how they got a job?
You've never played, you've never really coached, or the crazy thing is when you find out this is a head football coach, but their specialty is soccer.
Right.
What? How? Like, what knowledge are these people are hiring? And I get it again. Yeah, maybe some schools, like, school that I'm at, it's not popular athletically. So a lot of the turnover, turnover can be quickly. So sometimes you got to take what you get. But still, if that's even the case, there needs to be some type of protocol in line to prepare this grown adult to teach a mass full of young athletes the sport that, again, can carry them to different levels of life. But now that's when the hop is okay. That would make sense. You with somebody who really can't, I get it. But 80% of the time out here, when you start rapping to people, you'll find out, like we found out, there's a couple players that we know, literally in their third or fourth transfer in high school. How?
Yeah.
First of all, who's letting you transfer this many times? Right? That's one. Or AAU wise, this is their fourth new AAU program. Like, what are you looking? Maybe that's the question.
What are you looking for?
What are you looking for? And what is not happening with these current programs that you can't sit down and have a conversation with a coach, not after no game, okay? That's a lot of parents, y'all mess up.
What they say, at least 24 hours.
Yes, give coaches 24. First of all, majority of us coaches out here aren't getting paid for this. A lot of us are at the youth level, and we don't get paid. We're doing this genuinely because of the passion of the game that we have, right? Give these coaches grace period, okay? Your kid ain't play, he ain't perform, he got on the floor 2 minutes, he ain't do whatever. You want to come and attack the coach right after the darn game. Yo, it's a lot. If anybody has coached, when you coach a game, especially when you coach 1 or 2 games in a day, 3 games in a day, yo, you're sleepy and you're already on edge. We come home and it's like, put the kids up, don't talk to us.
Right.
We just want to lay here, eat, and sleep. That's like the routine for what weekends for us.
That joint draining.
We coach, and then we sit there, we order some food, because don't nobody feel like doing nothing, and we're literally on the couch for the rest of the day, right? So take that in mind, right? And you're not getting paid for it, and you want to come and attack a coach.
And yelling at the kids for the same thing over and over.
Right. Right. So you snap back. And so there's a couple parts to this. For one, give your coach grace. Give them a breather. Come correctly, okay? So give them 24 hours, okay? 2, here's the thing that really blows me more than anything when it comes to parents and and kids. Hold your child accountable. Y'all take a child's word for golden as the golden nugget instead of really being like, you know your child better than anybody.
Mm-hmm.
How many times you gotta tell them to clean up their room? How many times you gotta tell them to do their chores, do their homework? Now they in a basketball arena. You think that coach ain't told them 150 times, yo, work on your layups? Mm-hmm. So now we in the primetime game. We need somebody to get this fast break and finish. We not putting your kid in because we know he ain't worked on his layups and he's gonna miss it. But you want to come down and start snapping off because your kid done came to you and said, well, coach ain't put me in because I can't finish my layups. And now you're going to say, well, why aren't you playing my kid? Because, bruh, you know your kid. Do they work on their game? Let me ask you that. Sit down, look at the mirror, and ask yourself, does my child work on his game or her game without me telling her? Mm-hmm. Why am I now going to snap off at a coach for not holding my kid accountable when it starts where? Everybody say it with me. Home. Okay?
Yeah.
Y'all gotta stop taking these kids' words for all she wrote. We check CT. Oh, I play. Well, what'd you do?
Right.
Wait, when it comes to school, anything, I ask my child first, what did you do? What did you do? How can you do better? I, as a parent, can tell if there's something deeper than what it is. Because a lot of times, now, if really is a problem, a coach will really reveal itself because then it's going to be a consistent conversation, not just amongst your household. It'll be amongst other households. So CT's played for a team before where the coach was just like a Debbie Downer. Like, they would go in before and CT will play against, and he's 4th grade. He plays on 7th, 8th grade teams. He plays up all the time. His mindset is, I don't care how old you are, I'm going to play. But if a coach first thing before a game is going to say, oh man, they're big, man.
Right.
Let's not get beat. Mm-hmm. Well, and he comes home and tells me that first thing, I'm gonna say, well, what did you do? Did you play? Did you execute? Did you do everything that we told you? Did you lead? Right. 2, now if I start hearing it from this parent, that parent, now let me make sure I have a conversation and see what's really going on, and then I come to the coach respectfully. Hey, my son told me this. Is this true? And if it is, I need more you know what I'm saying? Instead of just being like, oh, they suck, this, and I'm taking Jimmy and I'm going to wherever Jimmy goes.
That joint was right on your lip. You want to say something?
But I'm just saying, it's like that's my whole point. Is everybody got to stop hopping. Everybody got to stop jumping ships. Everybody got to start grinding it out. I mean, even with the relationship, like I see people, we had that whole conversation a couple episodes ago about the renewal of the marriage license and stuff like that. Like, fight it out. It's hard. Like, I think about it the other day. We going on, this is 9 years married. We going on 9 years married, 10 years together, 10 years married next year. It's a lot.
That's a shit.
But at this point, for real, I'm not about to restart this just because this chap don't know how to put frozen foods in the freezer. Like, why? So now I gotta start from ground zero with somebody who might do something completely opposite and dumb.
Everybody looking for what they say is grass is green on the other side.
Right.
That's what you're looking for.
So I'm gonna leave 10 years now just because your socks still sitting here on this floor right now. Like, it's not that deep.
Yeah, but once again, it's options. You know what I mean? You got social media, everybody looking on their joints, looking at other people's relationships and couples, and they doing this and this couple doing that. Oh, I need somebody to do this. And that's what everybody looking at, man. Instead of just being in their own lane, living their own life.
And having conversations.
Yeah, having conversations.
Like, if you want stuff to happen, hello, look, you can do this.
She is sleepy.
you can do that.
What you do it again.
You eat with this. You talk trash. You do everything else. Why can't you open your mouth and be like, hey, honey, that was dumb that you put the frozen foods in the fridge.
Do it stay cold. That's the thing.
No,
it does stay cold. It might not freeze, but it ain't gonna go bad.
Oh my god,
is it gonna go bad?
Oh my,
no, it just be a little bit soft.
Anyways, the point of the matter is, don't jump ship. Y'all need to stop jumping ship. Y'all parents need to start holding your kids accountable. That was what we said. The first thing was stop jumping ship. Check your own child.
Yeah.
Give your coaches a grace period. Parents, hold your kids accountable. But then also do your research. Like, figure out, and the other part is figure out, like, really, what is the end goal for your kid? Is it just to acquire a scholarship? Because for us, absolutely, we want CT to get a scholarship so we don't got to worry about that whole college process like that. But at the same time, I need my son to be prepared for life. Yeah,
grow up to be a great young man.
Yeah,
and somebody that can, because it take a village.
Right.
And CT's barber, one of his barbers that he go to, I take him there because not only is he good, he also talked to him about life. He talked to him, laugh and joke with him, and be hard on him at the same time about school and about basketball as we would.
Right.
You know what I mean? So when he go there, it's more than just him sitting in the chair.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's him learning jewels.
Right.
So trying to put our kid around influential people, whatever spot we go to, whether it's a coach, whether it's a barber, whether it's a friend or godfather and all that stuff, because one day we're not going to be here. And we want him to have everything in him that he need to survive on his own.
And that's the purpose. Like, basketball is just a vehicle to be able to see and experience different things.
Right.
But at the end of the day, what are you going to be who are you going to be as a young man or as a young woman?
Yeah.
What are you going to do after basketball? Like, we want our son to be a servant. You know what I mean? Serving as in loving, caring, helping others, not just living a life of take.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But so that goes back to, I think, talking to some people, whether it's talking to them about their child or their player or whatever the case may be, some people just don't. They just want the scholarship, and they just want their kid to be in a good position basketball-wise, because for one, they put in their money. For two, they probably doing that stuff on their own, or feel like they're doing that stuff on their own, and their kid don't need that extra support. So when you talk, whether it's about a life skill class, about a mentor, and some people just don't care. You know what I'm saying? Right, wrong, and indifferent, I think is a preference thing. Because you notice some of the people that we may come across, they locked in regardless, whether it's our program or somebody else's program who's doing something similar. Right. They were like, yo, no, they'll hit us up any time of the night or email or catch us at training, and they're just soaking stuff in, and they're in it for the long haul.
Right.
And they're the ones
that get it.
That's getting it and getting results. Like, it's one kid in our program now, his mom is all in. She's researching. She's constantly in contact with us and like, what y'all think about this? What y'all think about that? And really locked in. And that kid, he's putting in the work on his own. He's working out early in the morning, whether it's strength training, whether it's basketball training with us, film study, whatever it is. And naturally, like, literally, this kid could not make a layup.
In the beginning.
We just picked him up because, to be honest with you, because he was tall.
I had 3 people in mind when you were saying that, because there's a couple of people that just give, people that just give just willingly. And I think that reciprocity is like big, like just want to give and help out with nothing to take in return. And that's how we operate. So to be surrounded by people who are doing that and seeing the kids feed off of that, like that's, in our minds, that's the point. Like, and we are blessed to have a son who many people, gas up and, he's gonna be. And for us, it's like,
be the next Kyrie and all that.
That's always been, we say this all the time, that's never been our purpose with our kids. Like, we've both played. That's enough pressure in itself to be like, oh, you're the Towels kid, you have to play. No, you don't. You just got to be a good kid. That's it. Make your grades, be good, help others.
But if you're going to play, you ain't going to suck. You got to get out there and work. You ain't go out there, got there embarrassing me.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to let you know that right now. If not, you better sit your tail down somewhere.
You just can't have to step it. That's our thing. So even if you did baseball, football, soccer, whatever the case may be, you can't. If we have to put money into it, you better give it your full effort. And if you don't, after the season, we ain't gonna quit in the middle of a season.
Right.
But after that during season, we definitely not doing it again. Hence why Christian Ty ain't seen no football season since he was 5, and he's about to be 11 this year.
Right.
So that's all right. But again, hop and ship, or the hop.
Yeah, just keep with the process. And I go back to what Boo said about Iverson, about Iverson Mom. And he just told her, yo, I can lead you down this road. You know what I'm saying? The road is gold or whatever. But if you go right or left, that's on you. I can't help you. But if you go straight and you listen to what I'm saying, I can get Allen to where you're trying to go. And she listened to every step of the way. You know what I mean? And
I think it could be a pressure though too on coaches. Like, I think a lot of us, like for us example, I think a lot of us are knowledgeable. We got the skill sets, we got the mindset. But I think what people and parents don't understand is we're not the ones that officially are going to get you in the door.
Right.
We can do everything to prepare you, but at the end of the day, you have to sell yourself.
Yeah.
Like, period.
Right.
Not the parent, not the coach, not the team. It's you as an individual have to sell yourself to get you through the door. So it's just like that saying that says your talent's going to get you there, but your character will keep you there.
Right.
So you got to, talent-wise, get yourself through the door, and then it's on you as a character to keep yourself at that level. So when coaches, I think that's what the thing is. So many parents see Joe Schmo done created or built thousands of D1 players, when no, Joe just used these players who are already talented to create a great program and just put them in front of the right people.
Right.
That's it. Which all of us can do that, but we can't sell the talent. And I think that's what it comes down to. Like, you could be a prospect D1. Cool. Right. Let me get you in front of other potential D1s that you can attend.
Right.
But once you get on that floor, I can't do it for you.
Yeah,
you have to prove to them why you're a D1 player.
Yeah, for sure.
I can give you the keys. I can lead you to water, but you got to drink it.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
I think that's what these parents they think that we have the golden key. And maybe, you know what? Maybe some of y'all do. Maybe y'all are that influential that y'all can tell this D1, I have this kid, you got to take him.
Yeah.
Maybe y'all got that. I don't know. I mean, know, there's different level to this whole thing.
Yeah, but even so, with that having that influence, the coach is still only going to
do but so much.
Nah, they gonna only risk their relationship with their college, with that particular college and that scout for a particular player.
Yeah.
Like, if you know this kid over here ain't doing their job and they bull job and they don't want to play at the next level, you're not going to call that university and say, yo, hey, I got this player. No matter how much you love the kid, because you know, for one, your reputation on the line. Now, if you got a kid that's putting in work, that's going to do their thing, that you know, yeah, I don't mind calling the school and say, yo, I got this player. They're a class of, 22 or whatever. You need to check them out.
Right.
But they got to be a kid that you know, because I'm not putting my relationship on the line for nobody.
Or get a kid that through the door, and then the coach come call you like, yo, you told me to scoop, scoop this dude, and he is wilding up here. Like, no, we ain't going to do that. So, but that goes back to, again, getting to know who you got your kids under or who you even are with. Yeah. So you can truly understand somebody's focus and somebody's potential and what they're really going to do. Because, again, it takes a village. So whoever coaches Christian, whoever coaches Isaiah in the future, like, we're going to have a huge impact on what these people are telling our kids, because if it's not us, again, one day we're not going to be here, and I want whoever our kids are around to see if this was mommy and daddy, this is exactly what mommy and daddy would say.
Yeah, for sure. What I mean? Yeah, exactly.
And so I think that's big. So the conclusion of this is stop jumping ship.
Trust the process.
Trust the process and do the work. Yeah. And if you really don't understand or don't know what to go, start doing your research and use your mouth. Ask questions.
Like, how you do it? One more time for the road.
Ask questions. Right. It does not hurt to ask questions. Find out for yourself too, because I think a lot of times people just be doing all kinds just off of somebody's word of mouth instead of finding your own experiences. Like, it's just like dating. You could date this person. This person could totally be said, oh, they were terrible, and then you date them, and it's a completely different dynamic because you guys were meant for each other. Discover the potential. Yeah. Build it out. Enjoy the process. Now, if there's absolute red flags, hello.
Deuces.
Right? But if this like, oh, he's not getting playing time, what I think should be playing. Y'all who be thinking what you think that your kid needs to be doing too, stop doing that, because then we come to find out that you ain't even play this darn sport. That's what really blows me. Yeah. Like, you don't even. A lot
of people coach for the stands, man. It's easy to coach for the stands.
No, seriously. You don't even play the sport. You ain't never played it. You might have did rec, and you got the audacity to tell a knowledgeable coach what you think your child should be doing on their floor, and you don't even play?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's blasphemy.
Just sit down somewhere. Do you want us to come to your job while you doing accounting, and I ain't got not near bit of accounting degree, but I'm going to tell you that 2 plus that 4 plus that 8 ain't supposed to be there with the decimal point? No, you don't want to hear, because you will look at me and be like, excuse me, do you know what you're doing? I can assume. Right. Ain't that what you do?
I think a good takeaway, though, is too.
Sorry, that just irritated.
Well, how you had a segment of rent. Rent segment.
People gonna get mad, but I'm serious, yo. It's for real. Like, some of y'all, like, it really kills me when you find out, oh, such and such been fussing about their kid playing, and then, oh, okay, well, let's. Hey, wait, you've never played basketball, ever, like ever. So you don't know it. None of. What's downhill? what's a pick and roll? What's a hedge? What's a hedge?
Why you get started? We had have a whole another episode on this joint, man.
Yes,
but look, takeaway, man. Takeaway is find a what is it?
Ling Ling's Corner, so I can rant for 5 minutes and give all up on here.
Right. Look, find you a good support system, man.
Yes, agreed.
So if you got a good group, if you find a coach who you trust and believe that's knowledgeable, keep them on your side. Yes. If you find a trainer that's knowledgeable and you're comfortable with them being around your kid and training them, keep them on your side. You find that group of people and you just ride it out with them.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Other people try to come across the way and take your kid and tell them they can do this.
Nike sponsors and all
this. Stay locked into them people who got your kid best interests at heart, got you at the top of their mind when it's, come to pricing and all this stuff. People that just got your back. Yeah. You find that, you going to be all right. So trust the process.
And who's going to be there for you outside of the sport too. Right. Like, because again, our kids is living in a day and age where they learning stuff so fast at such a young age that sometimes it takes beyond a parent to explain life. Right. So, yeah, hit your kids around people who, like he said, is going to truly build them into student athletes, student of education, of life, and then the athletics.
You find that, ain't no reason to hop.
Right, 100%. And if you do need to hop, make it legit. Stop running around here and saying my son ain't getting playing time. There's a reason why your son ain't getting playing time.
Or if you the kid, just because you don't start your first year, or you may not get all the minutes. Oh yeah. When this Boo documentary dropped, it's so many pros on this joint that's talking about, when I played for Boo, I thought I was gonna go there and start. And even myself, I only got in for defense my first few tournaments. Like, put me in to pick up 94 feet, and I'm like, I can score too. But I had people in front of me, so I had to play my position. And when it did come, I was good.
But you also took an opportunity. You didn't waste the opportunity that was given. And I think that's what kids don't realize either. If it's 2 minutes or if it's 30 minutes, you better make the best of that opportunity so that every single time, you know what I'm saying? Like we have the saying that says, make your talents undeniable. Right. Play so hard that your talent's undeniable. Play even in relationships. Be the real and best version of you that's going to be consistent, not fake. Don't put a facade. Right. Be who you are so that somebody can truly enjoy and embrace who you are. And if they don't want it, they lost. Yep. But everybody trying to, cut corners and this, that, and the third, and just don't, like you said, embrace the process. Embrace the process.
There you go. Hey, Appreciate y'all. We gotta go. These kids making some noise upstairs. We gotta go to the next time, man, on Surprise Live with the Real Loving Basketball, Daryl Tao and Leah Tao.
We will see y'all soon. Peace out.
Yeah.